This is going to be a very brief video, but I would like to just point out the obvious self-hatred that Stacey Dash has for herself. Now, if you look at her mugshot report, we're going to run down the entire thing. Name, Loretta Stacey Dash. I'm guessing Loretta is her middle name. Booking number 230853. Date of birth, January 20th, 1967. Arrest date, September 29th, 2019. It doesn't have an arrest time. Arrest time, it just doesn't have one. A booking date, September 19th, 2019. Booking time, 22:22, which basically translates to 10:22 p.m. military time. Release date, September 30th, 2019. Release time, 11:57 a.m., 11 seconds. Race, W. Now, we all know what that means. This chick actually had herself listed down as white under her race under her booking photo, her mugshot. Now, I don't know if she told them to put that down, or if they did that as a joke because they know how Stacey Dash is. Because Stacey Dash has disconnected herself so far from the black community. Let's just put it this way. If we were related, we might as well be distant cousins. Like very, very far distant cousins. But it doesn't surprise me because Stacey Dash has been wanting to not be a part of this community for such a long time. You go back and listen to the things that she has said about the black community and the disdain and the tone that she has said it in. It's obvious in her tone how she feels about black people. Although she has black in her herself. You know, she's black and Mexican. But we've always seen her as a black woman, especially back in the day. And you can look at Stacey Dash's pictures, her recent pictures today, and her pictures from back then, and clearly tell this woman has been bleaching her skin. Because she was never this light back then. Like, if you go back and look at her when she was on Clueless or Mo Money or anything else that she did back then, hell, even when she was on that show Single Ladies, which was the last like major project she did before she left that show, she was never that light. So she's definitely been bleaching her skin without the shadow of a doubt. Like, she is definitely too far gone. She's like one of them people that is like, damn, you wish that there could have been something to help her, but she didn't want the help. I also think she has some deep-rooted psychological issues as well. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I think she does. But I think she knows that, but she's too much of a narcissist to actually admit it, that she has issues. Because anybody who will do this definitely has some deep-rooted self-hate issues that they are trying to run away from. After all, this woman was on her fourth marriage to a white guy, and I think it's pretty obvious that she is the common denominator of all her relationships. And not only that, but I heard that she married this guy, this recent guy, only after knowing him for 10 days. 10 days, not even a whole 2 weeks. I'm surprised the marriage lasted over a year. And then I was also reading somewhere else where she says she's too poor to afford an attorney. I said that's probably why her bond was set so low. I said that woman ain't making no money. When she got let go from Fox News, that was her bread and butter right there. Because nobody was beating down her door to get any acting gigs again. She gave that up to be a Fox News contributor and a far right wing leaning conservative. And look at where it landed her. You want to know, there were 2 instances where Stacey Dash got her wake up call. The first one, well, 3 of them, including this one. The first one was when she got fired from Fox News. The second one was when Roger Ailes, before he died, had referred to her as the black girl. That was two disrespectful things in one. One, because he referred to her as the black girl. The fact that he referred to her as a girl and not as a woman let you know what Roger Ailes felt about her. And two, he didn't even recognize her by name, because at the time when it happened, that was when the whole thing about Roger Ailes sexually assaulting people came out. And I think allegedly Stacey Dash said that he did something to her, but it was another white woman there who said something, that he did something to her. Now, he acknowledged the white woman by her name, but when it came to Stacey Dash, he referred to her as the black girl. I will never forget it. That's how low he thought of her. That he not only referred to her as a girl, even though she's clearly a grown woman, but didn't even have the decency to mention her by name. That just shows she was nothing more than a number over there. For them, she was probably eye candy. They're like, here we have this black woman who wants to be white, and she can speak our language, and we can use her as a buffer so we won't come off looking like racist. But Stacey Dash, she definitely has some issues, for real. But I can tell you this, whatever issue she has, she needs to handle it on her white side. You know, since that's what she's claiming. Because we can't do nothing for her. We can't even feel sorry for her. We can't feel bad for her. We feel nothing for Stacey Dash. Like I said, all I can say is that she just needs some help, and she needs to see someone who is willing enough to deal with the migraine and the headache, because I'm almost certain that's what she calls it, what she gives people whenever she enters a room, before she even opens up her mouth, that is willing to deal with her and all of her bullshit. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.